We follow Dr. Melcher, played by Bela Lugosi, in this film, Black Dragons. It is a 1942 film, just at an hour and 2 minutes long, and is part of this 50 Horror Classics box set. It's a 4.2 on IMDb, and let's talk about Black Dragons. Now, this takes place during the World War II era, and what's happening is we are having this group investigate these murders that keep happening, and these people being dropped off one by one and being left for dead at the Chinese embassy. But nobody understands what's happening or why this is happening. So, fortunately, there's going to be spoilers here, so if you don't want to hear the rest of this, if you are looking forward to seeing this film, you probably will want to turn it off here and revisit this later on. Because I feel like the editing kind of made this film have to be kind of discussed in full to understand correctly. So, basically, Dr. Melcher has been hired by this group of Japanese, I want to say, a political group of some type, because, I don't do politics here. But they're part of a political group that is trying to hire somebody to kill people in America post-war. So what happens is Dr. Melcher has brought 6 Japanese men and disguised them as Americans to go and wreak havoc on Americans. And what he's done is he's changed their faces somehow with some type of face implant of that extent. And then all this goes down, and then they decide to go ahead and jail Dr. Melcher. So it's kind of like a switcheroo, for lack of a better term. They kind of hijack him. So while he's in prison, he does a surgery on the prisoners who is scheduled to get out, and swaps his face with that guy. So then he starts to react and do revenge and start leaving people on the Chinese embassy. And so this whole film is basically a revenge plot. And Bela Lugosi played very good in this film. Some call this a spy role for him. His first spy role in a film. But he was very dastardly. This isn't a horror film at all by any means. This is more of a supposed action type film. Suspense, thriller type film. Nothing horror about this on any level. But I can tell you that it's definitely worth an hour and 2 minutes of your time. If you're a Bela Lugosi fan, get this one, watch it, mark it off the list. That you've watched it and seen it at least once. For this one, though, it was very slow burn. Towards the end had a great ending, and then the twist. There's even a twist at the end of the film. I'll hold off on that. But let me know if you've seen Black Dragons. And on to the next one. Let's see what the next one is going to be, folks. I've already reviewed The Beast of Yucca Flats. The next film would be Bloodlust. Robert Reed, Bloodlust. That would be the next film, as I'm trying to tackle all of these 50 Horror Classics box set. And I'll catch up with you guys on the next one. Have a happy New Year. Catch you on the flip. Peace.
Welcome to the house on the A6 block. I'm just chilling on the porch in my chair I rock. I'm your host Jimmy Biggs with the ghoulish clip. The only light outside is the full moon lit. Welcome to a world mixed with evil and good. If you didn't plan on staying, then you misunderstood. This ain't a nightmare, the figment of imagination. Step aside and the house will awaken. Skeleton, play the piano.